Hey guys, CodySCM here and welcome back to DestinyFollower. So there was a video made on this channel last year of the top 10 bosses in Destiny, and I've seen a ton of comments on that video asking for an updated version of that list for the Taken King, so I decided to do it. Bear in mind that these are my personal opinions, and if you disagree, let me know in the comments down below. I'll tell the Cryptarch to make sure that all of your exotic engrams decode into No Land Beyonds. But enough about that. Let's get into the top 5 bosses in the Taken King. Number 5, Alakul, the Darkblade. The Darkblade is a pretty awesome boss fight, simply because of his arena. It's a pretty interesting mechanic to be the hunted instead of the hunters, and I really like what Bungie did with this boss fight. It was also the first Nightfall of the Taken King, if I remember correctly, and I still have nightmares about getting one-shotted by him when he would teleport on top of me. I mean, seriously, what an asshole move that is. But then you throw a bunch of cursed thrall into the pit, and you've got a really tense, really exciting boss fight. Number 4, the War Priest. The War Priest was a solid challenge for us Guardians who first entered into the King's Fall raid on week 1. It was the first real test of our skills. The totems, they were kind of hard, they took us a bit of time to get figured out, but our first real struggle in that raid started with this big street shark looking dude. After countless attempts though, we made it through and now he's generally considered one of the easier bosses in the game. All in all, it's still a great and memorable boss fight. Number 3, the Shield Brothers. What can I say about the Shield Brothers? These guys are just badasses. One will try to fist bash you to death, and the other one will fire mortars at you while he hides inside some sort of force field. The mechanic of this boss fight is to this day one of my favorite mechanics in Destiny, and they're probably my favorite strike boss. You throw on that really sick Cabal theme, and you're in for an epic battle. You guys know as well as I do that you guys feel tough when you take down the Shield Brothers. Every single time, that strike boss still just feels great to me. Number 2, Golgoroth. Golgoroth shut down more raid groups than Code Baboon. This guy meant business. He's a tank, and the mechanic where you have to hold the gaze and draw aggro while your fire team shoots an orb into the pit and DPSs him is probably one of the most clever raid mechanics in the game. This boss fight required coordination and patience, and I personally spent probably the most amount of time on him on the first week of King's Fall. It seems like every single fire team that I was in, we just kept failing. He's pretty simple to everybody now, but please let's remember the struggles of the week 1 Guardians who took on this monster. Number 1, Oryx, the Taken King. How could Oryx not be number 1? He's like 200 feet tall in the raid, can one-shot you with doxology if you don't put enough damage on him, and he's basically a test of all of the mechanics that you just learned by beating his daughters. This boss fight has platforming, bomb detonation, and fighting the Shade is still one of my favorite things in Destiny to this day. I love the Oryx boss design, and I can't wait to see Destiny moving forward and see what they do with the raid bosses in the future. That's it for today's video though. Thank you for watching, and be sure to let me know what your favorite bosses from the Taken King are in the comments below. Also, be sure to hit that like button, and make sure to subscribe to DestinyFollower for the latest Destiny news, lore, and entertainment. As always, my name is CodySCM, and thank you for watching DestinyFollower.